If you own a marketing agency or any business that you have to do outreach online, whether that's cold email, cold calling, and if you run ads, you need to know about what I'm going to talk about in this video because you're leaving a lot of money on the table by doing what you're doing currently, not leveraging the right technologies and staying behind compared to the people that are. Well, the reason for this video is because that is a sucky place to be in, and I want to, bring it to light to some people who may benefit from this, that you can automate the process of reaching out to those people as if you were reaching out to them one to one, as well as converting those people into actual clients all automatically up until you get to the last sales call and then you sell them on whatever you do. It should be almost completely automated. So you just, being really efficient with your sales process and you're making the most out of it. Everything automated. You don't allow yourself to lose any leads. No leads fall on like through the cracks, and you make the most out of what you're paying for, right? So with these systems that I'm going to be teaching today, that I want you to know that is possible. You can, get better results and potentially scale further in your agency because a lot of you will be stuck in like 5K a month, even in like 2K a month, which is nice. But, like client acquisition is one of the most important like sections or the departments of business. So if you want to improve that and get better results, then check this out because I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough on what these systems are and how to build them. So this is essentially, like I said, an automated autopilot sales system that you can be using to, generate more leads. It's kind of as if you were writing ads, but you were like reaching out to each people individually. So this is a cold email campaign for lead generation, and it's one of the most exotic and more efficient ways to generate leads nowadays and ever because, everybody check their emails. And if you're sending out emails to them as if you actually sent them, you will get way better results. The reason for that is you'll be able to, leverage data from places like Applify or Phantom Buster and use that data from those people to reach out to them as if you knew them. So they would be like, oh, shoot, like this guy knows who I am. And they will see in the email notification that you actually know them. So they will open. So all of this whole process is automated. Companies are paying $60,000 for BDRs and you just email people every year, even more than that, way more than that, plus to get a commission. So you're kind of, automating that whole process and sort of potentially replacing those people. So this is for the nerdy entrepreneurs who like to leverage tech. I've always loved tech, so I like to, bring those things into what I do. So if you want to generate more leads, convert leads faster, spend less money for more output, then this is for you. What you need to do is essentially automate the sales process from A to Z. Leverage personalization, like I said, as if you're reaching out to them one to one, and connect. All you have to do is connect tools together, such as, ChatGPT, cold email platforms such as Instantly, and say, Gmail, because you'll be responding to those people automatically as well as they come in interested. So, and these automations, you can set it to, for example, on the Instantly API, you can know if the lead is interested, if it's tagged as interested, and if it is, then it will trigger a Gmail make.com module to respond to that person with a ChatGPT module installed somewhere in there that will essentially read the email and, respond to it as you would, as exactly as you would. So essentially you train the AI to respond to those emails, and it will. So you can respond to them faster than you would be able to physically. The very good point of using AI to this is because it never stops working also. So you can leverage that for your agency. You can, build these things out for your clients as well, which is very, very profitable. And there's a high ROI in all of this because you're increasing quality while, also increasing the output of things. So that is why you're kind of like replacing 5 people at once. So this is great. You need to automate everything, right? And that will decrease your costs. That will increase the quality of your process and overall get happier customers. Because the experience from when they started looking into you was very smooth and personable. So that matters a lot. The only thing with that is, of course, you're sort of like almost making people, uh, irrelevant, I guess, is the best word that I can find right now. But that is a kind of a messed up thing to do. But either way, like it doesn't have to fully replace your team or somebody's team in which you make these systems for. It is just there to, increase the quality and output that they would be able to physically do in a timely manner. And also quality as well. It's very consistent as long as you train it really well. It's very, very powerful. So, um, like I said, you're just connecting apps, making this creative purpose on your sales pipeline, having this creative purpose in your sales pipeline and, sort of building something that is unique to you, and where your current sales process is, weak. So you're going to look at that and say, hey, well, I'm not converting people enough. I may need a system that, reaches out to them faster, that converts them. And you can leverage other tools such as Vappy AI, in which you can connect to make.com and have it sort of, call these people and book an appointment with them using Go High Level. That will increase your conversions and have a really robust follow-up system with these leads that will, of course, allow you to get better results, which is the end goal here. So this is here to pretty much revolutionize sales. We didn't have large language. We didn't have these smart language models as of like 3 years, even 2 years ago. So this is something very new for businesses, and everybody will sort of sway into using these tools and having these systems in place. So you might as well start now and get an edge over the competition that is more valuable at this time, rather than doing it later and missing out on this sort of gold rush that is going on. So that is something really interesting to look at, whether that's for your business or for other people's businesses. And pretty much I can show you some example processes here and how it works. So that's what I'm going to do now. For example, this automation right here is really simple. It's connected to my Go High Level. So whenever somebody fills out a form, I will call them with Vappy. So it's, playing with APIs here on make.com and making these sort of customized requests to these websites. Even if they're not natively integrated with make.com, such as ChatGPT, you can pretty much use any app on the internet and make these specific requests as long as you have access to the API documentation. And you can get really creative with this and sort of, fix your sales pipeline as you please, and, try different things. This is sort of like pretty general solution here where, you have you're running ads and you're getting people through a landing page and you're catching their information. This is sort of the first initial contact where you're calling them and booking a call with them. you can make the AI voice sound just like you. So an AI will sound like my voice, like me, Geek, and it would book people in your calendar with go ahead level, essentially really easily without them having to wait for you to call them or, having to wait a few days for somebody in your team to call them. So this is really, really powerful. You can build other things such as like, follow ups and email follow ups. That sort of thing is really important to, don't let any lead fall through the cracks, like I said, but it's all automated. You can't be doing those things automatically, or you can be doing those things manually. Sorry. And this will really, really help you sort of uh, make your time worth, make the money worth that you're spending and capturing the most people in a really, really personalized way and qualifying them, right? Because there's a whole process of qualifying these people and studying them. You can get transcripts from the calls and, go from there. So, like I said, it's really powerful. There are other ones. I'm going to share with you a cold email one. So in this cold email one, essentially, I'm getting their data on who they are, what they do. Like it's a lot of data. So the more data you have, the better you can personalize the message. And the better you can personalize the message, the better results you get. I do need some fixing here, but I'm going to do that later. I just have to redo kind of the whole thing. But essentially use sort of the messages that I'm getting for the initial icebreaker that will show up in their notification. I saw your passion for AI automation really caught my eye. Share the same enthusiasm, so I figured I'd reach out. So this is a guy who does, AI automation, that sort of thing. See, yeah, can't really read it that well, but that's him. It's a really good process to, reach out to people one on one that can yield way better results than, just really general automations. And then for the second line, you can have something really personalized on a possible pain point of theirs using the same um, personalization data that we get on them. So like we kind of see what they're doing for their company, like what they work with and what could be their pain points. So target that as the second part of the email. And then the third part, just say, hey, looking forward to get this going, and just not sell them, but essentially like, hey, if you would like to know more, I'm more than happy to, teach you about it and see where we can go from there. But yeah, this is really, really powerful. I want people to start realizing that they can leverage these things because most times the only thing in our way is actually not knowing about it. So that is, that is why we have people like me or others that inspired me to sort of do this kind of content that, can help a lot of people who are struggling to generate leads and convert them, all that stuff. So these are two simple examples of how you can do. This would all be connected. So essentially the person would respond to the cold email on the make.com would trigger, respond to the email, send a link to my landing page. As soon as they go into my landing page, they watch the video, they fill out the form, and I get their information. The AI calls them, books a call. It's pretty much all automated. So qualifies them as well. So this is sort of the business system for sales that I want people to start trying because I'm getting really good results with this on my instantly. And I'm looking forward to scaling this even further. I've been at a testing phase, but the reason why I'm bringing this is because just this test phase alone has been able to do really incredible results. And I'm looking forward to scaling this and potentially, bringing this to other people as well so they can get the same sort of results. And this is kind of an expensive system. Overall, it's like if with everything, you would be spending 800 bucks or so, something like that. But in my eyes, it's completely worth it for the amount of leads that you're getting and how you're being able to, convert them really quickly. So it's really powerful. There are other lead generation methods that I can share with you, other automations such as onboarding and all kinds of different things. But I want to focus on sales now. And if you want to know more, just go on the description. I'll have my X here. You can hit me up there. You can hit me up on LinkedIn. And if you like this video, leave a like and a comment on anything you think I can improve. And if you have any questions, I'm more than happy to help you as well. So thanks for watching, and until the next time.